Breaking news. Nigeria government through Orsumoghu youth leaders beg Biafra Liberation Army for peace talk as Prime Minister Mazi Simon Ekpa rejects their request. Hear the news in details. Wonderful people of Biafra, lovers of freedom all over the world, you are welcome to Biafra Unite channel /television this very moment. Today's date is 23rd of June 2024, and I have a breaking information for every one of you listening to my voice right now from where you are all over the world. Biafrans and lovers of freedom, I want you to pay very good attention to this very news because it's very, very important. I can assure you, my people. The Zoological Republic of Animal Kingdom Nigerian government through the so-called Orsumoghu youth leaders have finally not approached in person, but written to the Biafra Liberation Army begging for peace talk. We are going to take our time to read this in detail and dissect it. And of course, at the end of it, I will show you the response of the Prime Minister Mazi Simon Ekpa, because he has responded swiftly towards this very latest development, of course, as expected. Now, without further ado, let us all read in details. And as you can see on your screen, this is the official letter itself. The letterhead says, "Letter from the youth of the great future of Orsumoghu to the Commander of Eastern Security Network, ESN." Now, you know, to make the matter worse, they still use the same, the same statement, the same name, the same language, the same word of the Zoo Janjaweed. Both the Zoo Janjaweed government, the Zoo Janjaweed Senate, the Zoo Janjaweed military, and Zoo Janjaweed police, which they call Eastern Security Network. Because as far as Orsumoghu is concerned, it is in the open that there is no camp whatsoever belonging to the Eastern Security Network in Orsumoghu. What we have is the Biafra Liberation Army, and the zoo is aware. This is no longer, don't say it, hide it, so they don't know where they are. They know. That is the reason why they usually come with armored tanks. They know. That is the reason why they usually come with fighter jets. They know where we are. And the Prime Minister has been saying it. They know where we are, but they cannot face us. They usually come with armored tank and military aircraft, but they cannot come with their bare foot. They cannot come with their AK-47 and their bare foot, so that they acquire one-on-one. But even with their armored tanks, they are always being neutralized almost each and every single day they come there. They always meet their Waterloo. So it is not a hidden thing. This Orsumoghu, so-called Orsumoghu great future or youth of great future whatsoever, they know that there is nothing like ESN there. But of course, they will always say it like their bosses in Abuja. Now, according to them, they said, "Greetings to you, our able commander of the Eastern Security Network, ESN, popularly known as Omuoma in Orsumoghu, Ancient Kingdom. I want you to pay attention and see how they started." They said, "We, the youth of the great future of Orsumoghu, Ancient Kingdom, sincerely appreciate you and your boys for all your good works and your efforts so far in Orsumoghu to make sure that Orsumoghu is good again in security aspect." The same youth that gathered themselves, we shared the video a couple of months ago where they were threatening. They bought double barrel and pump action. They gave it to them. They even went inside the bush. We saw the video. They shared the video everywhere. Now them video it, now them still share it on social media. So we saw it. And today, they say they appreciate. You appreciate what? Anyway, I will show you the reaction of the Prime Minister Mazi Simon Ekpa. They said, "We saw how you and your boys are putting more effort and working tirelessly to protect our hometown and properties. Even when the going is getting tough, you people are there to defend and protect our hometown." Remember, I told you that when the enemies want to destroy you, they first of all praise you. They first of all give you all kinds of praises in the world. They give you all kinds of names. They put you, before the kings to make your head swell up. If you are coward enough, if you are foolish enough, you wouldn't know that these people want to devour you. But we have busted them because we know their antics. Now, they said, as the youth of the great future of Orsumoghu, ancient kingdom, we thank you people for all the good works in Orsumoghu. Nevertheless, we the youth of the great future of Orsumoghu are writing this letter to you, our brother, Chief Ochiaga C., the commander of the Eastern Security Network ESN, known as Omuoma, in Orsumoghu, our hometown, to hear our voice of pleading unto you and your boys. Please, sir, we know that we have failed you as the youth of Orsumoghu. Even Orsumoghu at large has failed you. But please forgive us. We make mistakes to correct ourselves. If there is no mistake, there will be no correction. You are right to be angry, but temper justice with mercy for the sake of the youth of Orsumoghu. Forgive, please. We, the youth of the great future of Orsumoghu, home and abroad, we are begging you to forgive anyone that has offended you in Orsumoghu. Let us come together again to embrace peace in Orsumoghu. For we, the youth, we stand for peace. We are tired of all these things that is happening in our town. Since 3 or 4 years now, we are in this situation, running away from our hometown. All that we, the youth of the great future of Orsumoghu, are asking from you is, let there be peace. Let us come together for dialogue. Did you hear that? Let us come together for dialogue, so that peace will be restored in Orsumoghu again. For we are tired of celebrating our feast day in another man's land. They say, please, sir, do not turn your back on us, the youths. We need peace so that we can walk freely in our hometown, Orsumoghu. They said, sir, please, after reading this letter, it will be our pleasure to hear from you. Of course, you are going to hear from us. You will hear from men on ground, and you will also hear from the Prime Minister of the BLGIE, Mazi Simon Ekpa. And they continued, we would like to know your mind concerning our request, and if there is anything you want us, the youth, to do, let us know. If it is what we can do, we will not delay to do it. All we want is peace and free movement in Orsumoghu. They say thank you, and God bless and guide you and your boys, and may the gods of our ancestors keep you all safe. In the name of Chukwu Okike Abiyama. He say, now they say signed by chairman and his executive members. So my question is very simple. Who is this chairman and his so-called executive members? No name. No name. Fake people. The zoo is using them, and we all know this. Now, I don't want to analyze anything because I'm coming live. I have an urgent call at hand. Something just pop up. Not even only this one, though I'm going to talk about this briefly during my live broadcast. Make sure that you are here, because immediately after posting this very video, I'm preparing to go live immediately to address a certain thing that is now flying almost all over the social media. So let me show you the response of the Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa, for you to see what is going on at the moment. And as you can see on your screen, this is from the official and verified X handle of the Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa. This is what he has to say. Those writing this rubbish, you are jokers. After sponsoring war against your own people that are protecting your land, and you failed after sponsoring the war. If you have succeeded in buying them, would you realize your mistake? Is a question. Orsumoghu, the Orsumoghu youth, you call yourself youth. I don't know who you are. I don't know who, because the name, the letter doesn't come with any name. They say chairman and his executive. I don't know you. So you need to specify who are you. Now, but we saw video from Orsumoghu that you all gathered, announcing and bragging with a double barrel and a pump action. how you are going to deal with Biafra Liberation Army. So finally, you realize that they have been protecting you. Like, seriously? You realize that they have been doing fine. Like, seriously? we know your tactics. Now, according to the PM, he continued, I am making this public for the interest of those you have deceived. This is not ESN. Are you getting? That's why from the beginning I told you that we are not hiding it, because they know where we are. But for them to come there is a big problem for them. Now, this is not ESN, but Biafra Liberation Army. Have you not seen that even our Prime Minister is aware whom they are talking to? Now, he continued, you agent of Nigeria terrorist government that refuse to acknowledge Biafra Army will have a long way to stream. You will have a long way to stream. You should first of all address the commander of Biafra Liberation Army with respect, not ESN commander, because that is the narrative your Nigeria government want you to be pushing. Osetigun, have you now confirmed who sent them? They were sent by the Nigeria government through Soludo and Hope Uzodinjo. Now, I have directed the commander of BLA to respond briefly to your junks. But before that, I am making this letter public. You tried to buy them and failed. Now you are looking for peace. The peace you are looking for is inside your own house. Osetigo. Now, like as I said before, I'm coming live in the next 1 hour or so, depending on the time you are seeing this very broadcast. Remember that our PM is visiting America today, this evening, 7 p.m. Biafran time, if I'm not mistaken. I'm going to check the invitation and correct myself if there is any mistake with the time. So, but I believe it's going to be 7 p.m. So, but before then, there is something that I want to address quickly. So I'll be coming live. Make sure that you are there to see and hear what is going on at the moment. And remember, no Biafra, no peace. Thank you, my people. And make it go viral.